to achieve your goals. Now, I have only been goal setting for the past maybe 3 years, and I've been quite hit and miss when it comes to my goals, and I think I finally figured out how to achieve all my goals. And I've started off pretty well. I think I made 23 goals for this year that I wanted to achieve, and I've done about 5 of them, I'd say. I might have to double check, but I think I've done about 5 so far, and I'm still working through. And what I've done is I've split my annual goals into quarters to make it easier for me to achieve them, because like if I have the whole year, it's not going to go well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain how to achieve the goals, and then at the very end of this video I'm going to leave you with some to-dos. So let's just get straight into it. Okay, so to achieve your goals, you got to have a really big why. You have to actually want to do the goal. You can set tons of goals, but if they don't really resonate with you, then you're not going to want to achieve them. They're just going to be another thing that you just like put down. So I've noticed that if it's a goal that is personal to me and I really want to do it, I will do it. If it's something that I'm like not really interested in but think I need to do it because society says it's a goal to have, then I tend not to follow through with it. So I hate working out. I do not find it enjoyable. So for me to have a goal to work out, I don't know, every day or 3 times a week or whatever it is that other people say, like, recommend you should do, I'm not going to do it because I don't enjoy doing it. But if it's something like read 12 books, I'm going to read 12 books because I enjoy reading. So you need to figure out your why. You need to make it so it's something you actually want to do, not something like someone's told you should do. Same with like maybe a diet or something. No, I love food. I'm not going to do a diet or restrict myself from enjoying food. So again, you got to figure out your why and then stick with it. Another tip is to limit your goals. If you have too many goals, you're not going to be able to achieve all your goals. You'll just sort of like hit and miss. So I recommend 3 to 5 goals and just focus on the ones that you're like really excited for or the ones you think are beneficial for you, and go for those ones. But if you have like 30 goals, you're not going to do it. Another idea is the 12-week year is a great book, and it's I'll leave a link down below. It is amazing, and it's basically saying get done in a year in 3 months instead. So what you're going to do is you're going to find a goal that you want to really work on, and instead of saying, oh yeah, I've got a whole year, no, you've got 3 months to get it done. And I find that this really helps you stay on track because you know you've only got 3 months. Yeah, there might be a few days where you like hit or miss or something, but that's fine. But you know you've only got 3 months instead of a year. Because if you've got a year, you're going to be like, oh, I'll get to it this time. I'll get it. And then it's like November, December, and it's like, oh, I haven't done it. Oh, I'm going to do it now. And you're going to be like, you really go for it. And you may achieve it. You may not achieve it. But if you say, oh, I've only got 3 months instead of a year, you're going to achieve it. You're going to achieve it because you've put like that time frame into it. Okay, another example on how to achieve them is by making your goals SMART goals. Everyone's heard of them. SMART goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, I think is, or relatable, relevant or relatable, and time bound. So yeah, you want to make sure that your goals are SMART goals. So don't just say like, oh, I want to lose weight. You want to lose 3 pounds by the end of the month. So you've made it specific, you've made it measurable, you've made it achievable, relevant to you if that is your goal, and time bound because you've given it a deadline. So that is what you want to do to all your goals. It makes it easier. Another tip is to break down your goals. So if you have like a big goal and it is something like maybe instead of losing £2 by the end of the month, it's to lose £10 by the end of 3 months, you're going to take that goal and you're going to break it into smaller achievable tasks. So I guess it would be something like I'm going to lose £1 in 2 weeks. So then you can break it down even further, and it's like, how am I going to lose weight? I'm going to go to the gym these days, I'm going to eat these meals, I'm going to count these calories. I don't know what your goal is, but yeah, you want to take your goal and break it into smaller achievable things, and then you're going to track your progress. So get a habit tracker sort of thing, and then track how well you're doing. If it's something like losing weight, you could weigh yourself and monitor how much you're losing weight. If it's reading a book, you could write down how many pages you've read, how many chapters, how many books, I don't know. Just track your progress and celebrate the wins. Every little tiny thing you do to get that step closer to your goal, celebrate it, because it makes you want to keep going. And the more you keep going, the more likely it is that you will achieve your goals. Okay, so those were my little tips and tricks on how to achieve your goals. Now I'm going to set you with some to-dos. Okay, so for the first to-do, I want you to get a piece of paper, your app, notes app on your phone, whatever it is, and write down your goals. You'd be surprised how many people don't write their goals down. They just sort of like think of it and it's like, oh yeah, that's a good goal to have. No, write your goal down. You're more likely to achieve it if you write it down. So then you're going to write all the goals that you can think of down, all of them. Even if it's like 50 things, courageous to come up with 50 goals, but you're going to write down every single goal you can think of. And then I want you to choose 3 to 5 of those goals, and those are the goals that you're going to focus on. And remember, they have to, your why has to be good. You've got to want to achieve these goals. Not what other people have said, oh yeah, that's a good goal to have. No, these goals are for you. You don't have to tell anyone about them if you don't want to. You're working on it. 3 to 5 goals that you think you can achieve, because once you start achieving one goal and then the next goal, you're going to want to go and achieve the other goals. So 3 to 5 goals, and make sure that your why is big. Then I want you to take those goals and make them SMART. Again, that means specific, measurable, achievable, relevant or relatable, and time bound. So make sure that the goals are SMART goals. Make sure you've given yourself a deadline. Make sure that they're achievable, and make sure that they are relevant to the goal that you wanted to achieve. Now you're going to break them down into easy chunks. Break it down into, so say you're doing a goal for 3 months. I want you to do 3 months, and then I want you to do a month of goals, and then I want you to do a week of goals, and put it down in your planner. This week I'm going to do this to achieve my goal. Next week I'm going to do this to achieve my goal. Break it down into easy chunks and put it in your planner. This is the next bit. I want you to track your progress. You can do it in your planner. You can get a habit tracker. You can have an app, however way you want to do it, and track your progress. What to do is to celebrate your wins, no matter how small or big. At the end of the week, give yourself a pat on the back, buy yourself a little drink, maybe have a bubble bath. I don't know how you treat yourself, but celebrate the wins, even the small ones. Those were my to-dos for you to do, and leave a comment down below about goal is you're trying to achieve in this quarter. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, bye guys.